Hey you guys, today I'm gonna do the Prancing Elite Season 2 Episode 1. Sorry this is late. I just totally forgot that it was even coming back on this soon. But I enjoy the Prancing Elites. I follow all of them on social media, especially like Jarrell. I love his periscopes. So um yeah, shout out to you guys for even having a second season, because like I said on the first season, I'm really rooting for the Prancing Elites. So if you new to the show or to my channel, I just give my raw opinion on the show. Let me fix my camera. Hold up. Okay, a little better. I didn't like the way it was. Anyway, so you have, it's five guys on a I think they call it J setting dance team, and you have, well, in society's world it's five guys, but in my world I see four guys and a girl, because Tim, aka Timberly, likes to be referred to as a girl, so I would respect her as Timberly. And I like to say Timberly, I just like her name. Anyway, so you have, like I said, Contrell. You have Contrell. He's like the control freak. He's the captain of the team. He owns that he's the control freak. So hey, I like Contrell. Well, I like everybody on the show. I do. And it's not like more than others like I usually would like on a reality show. I like everybody in their own rights with this show. So like I said, it's Control is the captain. Then like I said, you have my boo Timberly. Then you have Kareem. Kareem is the guy that let us know last season that he was diagnosed with HIV and stuff like that. And I will get more into his story. You have Adrian, who is like the goofball of the group. Adrian is like such a goofball. And then when you get him and Timberly together, or him and Jarrell together, it's just like, oh my God. So yeah. I think Kareem is more the serious one of the group. Besides like Contrell, I think Kareem is more serious. And more shy. Then my boo Jarrell. Jarrell is, this season have came and showed y'all, bitch, I'm gonna be beast to the gods. And if you don't watch his periscopes, like if you didn't watch it in between the seasons or whatever, I knew that he was wearing makeup. I knew his hair was on point. I knew that he, all the stuff that he'd been doing. So I was just loving to see the new him on the second season. And wasn't afraid to show the new him. In the beginning of the episode, you kind of basically see where everyone is at this point. And Kareem has a new boo that dance on like a rival dance team called the Blazing Elites. And I think I'm hoping that it doesn't happen, but I'm thinking that it's gonna be a real friction between the group and Kareem. And I think his boyfriend is gonna have a lot to do with it. No shade to Jay Sean, that's his boyfriend, but I really believe that Jay Sean is gonna be in his ear. And I've seen a lot of things transpire on this episode. I was like, the boyfriends are probably gonna be the problem this season. Contrell has a new boyfriend. Timberly has a new boyfriend. Everybody has a new fucking man. Jarrell, no. Jarrell didn't have a new man. If he do got a man, hell, we don't know. Because Jarrell ain't about that shit. Jarrell is about dancing and being beat to the gods. I was here for it. So the episode starts off with Jarrell doing Adrian's makeup, and they're in the dance studio, I think it was. And they just sitting there talking and basically talking about their life. And they talked about how Contrell don't trust them doing things on their own. And this episode really just hurt me, and to see the change that happened within the group when they got the success from the first season. You saw a lot of distance from, I just want to talk about this episode. I don't really want to go step by step, but you saw a lot of distance between them because of the success and the different directions everybody wanted to take now. it's everything is still about dancing, but you still have, where everybody still want to do their own individual things. So it's kind of pushing the Prancing Elite stuff and the rehearsals and stuff like that on the back burner. And that kind of is frustrating Control, because that's Control's baby. So I get where Control is coming from. Like, that is his baby, that's his heart, and then you getting bigger opportunities and you getting paid for these opportunities now. So I get where Control is coming from, but I also get where Kareem was coming from when he was saying he doesn't do this for money. He just did this for dancing, and it's kind of taking it away from that. Um, they danced at this American Cancer Society event, and it was horrible. They had wardrobe malfunctions, and to me, I kind of blame the captain when it came to the wardrobe malfunctions, because I'm like, you should have had a dress rehearsal and saw how that was going to work on them, regardless if they missed steps or they was dancing wrong or whatever have you. The wardrobe falls on the captain and making sure everything is fitted right. You know what I'm saying? So sorry, Control, you got to take that one. But Control was really upset about that. And okay, we give you that, because they were goofing around in rehearsal. They wasn't focused, wasn't paying attention, stuff like that. Even when, he taught them a new dance routine. So yeah, everybody should have took ownership in the fail of the American Cancer Society event. Control still say he want to have a baby. I'm like, okay, I ain't mad at you. Okay, still keep on trying. You ain't had it yet, but keep trying. Are you gonna adopt this baby, or are you gonna go through the process of this season, or I don't know, because you and your boyfriend can't have one. I'm not saying that y'all can't have one, like raise one, but you can't have one. So how we gonna do this process? I'm just saying. Um, what else happened? Oh, Adrian has a dance team. Adrian, like I said, I love everybody doing their own individual things. This season, Adrian has a girls' dance team where it's middle school and high school girls. And I love this. I love that, and I'm hoping this don't take him away from the Prancing Elite, because I love to see him on there. But at the same token, I love what he is doing with these young girls that really didn't have that confidence in themselves. They had this meeting about people not rooting for them, supporting them, and one girl was saying people were talked about her because of her weight and stuff like that, and that kind of hit home to Adrian. So you had a segment where him and the girl end up talking, and he just gave her great advice about loving herself and being her number one cheerleader, and how her mom didn't support her in dancing. So Adrian told her his story of his mom didn't support in the first season or whatever, but you got to be your number one cheerleader. And I said, that is so true. And I'm not a dancer or nothing, but right now, just me doing YouTube and my family not supporting what I do, or not showing support rather, I have to be my number one cheerleader. I have to motivate myself to keep on going, which thank God my subscribers, motivate me to keep going. But yeah, I have to be my number one cheerleader, and I have really been learning that doing vlogging. So I thought that was a great segment with him and the young lady, and I just wish his team much success. Now, Kareem, on the other hand, he is choreographing the Blazing Elite, his boyfriend's team. So then his boyfriend they end up going out. Boyfriend was beat to the gods when they went out. Braids was on point, everything. But he was saying how he wanted his Jay Sean wants Kareem to be the director of the Blazing Elite, and I said this is gonna cause drama. I understand where they coming from, but this is gonna cause problems, especially when you own a dance team already. You should have told. He batted his little eyelashes, and you gave in, and I don't think you should have gave in, because, like I said, it's a conflict. It's a real big conflict. I did love the talk where Kareem had with his grandmother in the park when they were talking about his HIV status and how she found out on TV like the rest of the world found out. I was like, oh my God, I don't know how I would be able to take it, or my grandmother would be able to take it, finding something like that out on TV. But, when it comes to that kind of situation, people with HIV and AIDS, they be scared to tell any damn body. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it was sad, and it was cool because his grandmother was like, "I'm gonna love you anyway. I'm gonna support you. You better not, go another step of this alone, cause I'm here for you." And I was really here for that. And I like how he was teaching her how to prance and stuff like that. That was really really cool. Um, they hired another manager. I feel a little ways because I was like, damn, okay. They said they outgrown Suzanne, but I was just like, well, damn, we just gonna start it off like this? Like we don't get to see where she dropped the ball at? Like, damn. So they got this new manager in Montre. I've seen Montre. Is Montre the dude that's on David Otero show? Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm just saying. But he just seems so familiar. Like we seen him on reality TV. So he's a new manager. And he's all about business. He ain't got time for the games, the playing, all of that bullshit. So then he ended up booking them for a roller derby. Do they look like they skate? Well, yeah, they look like they prance and twirl and skate. But come on now. They play too damn much. And you heard about what happened at the cancer event. I'm just saying. But he booked them as thieves in, and he tell them they have to do this. So they end up going to this skate ring to learn how to skate. And that shit was funny because they ass was horrible. Even with Control with the walker, I was just like, you remind me of my goddamn 8-year-old son. Y'all better get that together. But I was glad Control decided that they were not going to dance on skates. I was so here for that. What else happened? Oh, that shit with Tim and Jarrell at the thrift store had me on the floor laughing. They asses is, like I said, they are so comedy together. It's when old mean control ass come in that everybody got to shut up and stop laughing. but I understand why Control be doing that. He be so focused on, him. But anyway, let's move on from all of that and let's just get down to the end of it, because basically what happens, they went to rehearsal, and Control gave them some jerseys this time to do the roller derby. I said, yeah, you don't want nothing busting out. Okay, I feel you. But they had a really really serious talk. And I just want to cry with them and for them, and about them being so distant and really not being together anymore. And I just really want them to get it together. I really really do, because I'm here for this team. But what I'm not here for is Montre calling at the end of the episode and telling Contrell, oh, it's cool, I got that little derby event, but I also got another thing with some A-lister peoples, but they only want you, Contrell. I said, no. He needs to be fired. He's about to try to break y'all up. Fuck that. And I'm sorry, but I like Contrell. Like I said, I like all of them. But if Contrell chooses the solo act over his group, knowing y'all just had that talk, I would be very, very upset and be giving it to you next episode. I'm just saying. Because you guys just had a come to Jesus moment and then you leave them, hell to the no. I'm in the kitchen, so my food is ready for the sauna. So, yeah, I wasn't feeling that part. But yeah, I'm feeling the show. I love the show. I love the Prancing Elise. I support the Prancing Elise and everything they do. Wish them nothing but success. If just the end of my review. So follow me on all social media sites by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. And I'm your girl, Miss Nika. And I will talk to you guys in the next review that I do. All right, peace out.